Ohio State beats Michigan 62-39. Urban Meyer 7-0 in the game. How did the Buckeyes do it? Doug Lesmerises, Stephen Means from cleveland.com. How'd they do it, Stephen? What's the number one thing Ohio State did on Saturday that led to this big win?
I'm going to go with the defense. This happened against Michigan State, and it's pretty much the same thing that happened there. We talked about it after that game as well. Ohio State's defense is not going to be a dominant 60-minute defense. This is just not going to happen. What they're going to have to do, and what they did today, and it's what they did against the Spartans as well, they got timely stops when they needed them. They forced turnovers when they needed to force turnovers. They got Chris Olave blocked the punt. What they've figured out is if they can get this little window of maybe 7 minutes of the game where it's almost like how a basketball game works, where if you can go on that key run at the right time, it's going to change some things for you. They get that 7-minute stretch in the second half, maybe with like 2 minutes left in the third quarter, down to like maybe the 6 or 7 mark in the fourth quarter. If they can just get that little stretch where they make some impact plays, they can change the game. And that's exactly what happened today. The score was 24-19 going into halftime. The defense did some things, some impact plays in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter a little bit that kind of changed the momentum of the game.
Held Michigan scoreless in the third quarter. And also, again, what you're talking about, Pete Werner early on punches a ball out that looked like it's going to be a touchdown catch. They held Michigan to 3s early on. Michigan moved the ball, but it was 21-6 because they kept Michigan out of the end zone. My big thing is the offensive line. I thought across the board, I thought Thayer Munford at left tackle was maybe the most important player on the field today for Ohio State. He handled Chase Winovich, their All-American defensive end, the whole day. But all 5 guys gave Dwayne Haskins time. And when you give Dwayne Haskins time, he can do what he did and what he's done all season. I did not think they could do it against this defense. They did. They deserve all the credit in the world for that. If they can pass protect like that, I think Ohio State can move the ball and score on anyone. That was the big thing to me. If Michigan was going to be in Dwayne Haskins' face, that was going to be trouble. They didn't touch him. I think that's a good sign for the offensive line going forward.
The one guess, what happens with Knox? If he's out indefinitely, I think it changes some things, but because he was carted off the field today and what looked like a knee injury. But yeah, I think they, like you said, that they've got a backup that can come in and fill that role. But I think with Knox in there, that 5 group that was in there, they got a solid game today.
Demetrius Knox, we don't know his status. Wyatt Davis, the redshirt freshman, would be the guard if Knox can't go. Next week, Ohio State versus Northwestern for the Big Ten Championship in Indianapolis. We'll both be there. For now, he's Steve and I'm Doug. Thanks for watching at cleveland.com.